Started on my corner like the cold crush. Had smokers lining up the block like a gold rush. Saying live fast and die young is what they told us. The way that they...
What's up, YouTube? It's me, the Artisan MC, fresh out the movie from seeing The Flash. This is a pre-recorded because right when I pushed my thing in to go live, Dr. T went live. So I didn't want to cross the streams. So I'm going to give a pre-recorded, and then you guys can check it out after we finish Dr. T's. So, like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. $sign Artisan MC on Cash App or Artisan MC on PayPal. Well, now, I came, I saw, and it's over. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't really want to say it was a terrible movie, because I don't think it was a terrible movie, but there were parts in it that actually worked, parts in it that didn't work. For the most part, it was just blah. It's just blah. Now, the special effects were good. The humor, not so much. Some of it seemed way too silly in the beginning. Way too damn silly. I mean, really getting into the feel of the movie and understanding that this is the type of silliness that you were going to get the whole time was like, oh my fucking God, dude, who wrote this shit? But there were a few moments where I did, chuckle out loud a bit and laugh at some of the stuff I was seeing. Yeah, wasn't any belly laughs or anything like that. It was just like, that was it. It was just like a momentary burp of the laugh. And then it was over. So I'm not set with the all-encompassing feeling that it was just awesome. Ezra Miller, I believe he did a good job. I mean, you felt something from him a little bit. And you saw the difference between two Flashes, which is not a spoiler because it's all over the damn commercials. But you felt the difference between two Flashes and saw that right in one movie, one of them grew up. Like the Snyderverse Flash grew up in this movie to be more mature while he was dealing with his alternate, version self, who was more lackadaisical, comical, whatever you want to call it. But that for me was interesting because it did give you the view of the main point of all this time traveling would be, which is, who are you without the struggles that you've been through? Who are you? And when you take those away, how much you change the person that you are. You're not the same person. The alternate version, Barry, was not the same person. He was just annoying. He was just annoying. He was a kid that cared nothing in life and really didn't, took everything for granted because he had never lost anything significant to him enough to make him grow up to that sense. So that was a good point. Michael Keaton in this, as Batman. It was nice to see him again. When he first showed up, his first scene, I think his Bruce Wayne was a bit off, but later on in the movie, him being Batman and Bruce Wayne was like watching the Tim Burton movie. I think he found that character again and actually got into that role a little bit better. Sasha Callie, kind of cute. I'm sorry. Seeing her close up, like she's probably too young for me to even be saying that shit. She over 21. But I was like, certain angles, all right, she looks all right. You know, I'll take this Latina Supergirl. Super Latina. Whatever. Thought they went for the Latino pride thing with changing Barry's mom to a Latina, which I never thought she was. Maybe I'm wrong or something like that. I don't fucking know. But I thought, interesting. Because that boy don't look a bit Spanish. But whatever. He got a big red suit on with flame or lightning bolts coming off of it. Maybe he is. What else? There were some jokes in there about his running style and Batman's cow, which do make me laugh. Just having watched all of those movies, it is a laugh. And when they play the joke up about him running, all I was thinking of was fucking Angry Man. All I was thinking about was Angry Man, because I know he hates that dude's running style. He hates that relentless Flash. He does. And there's a couple of goofy things he does. Running wise, I know Angry Man will be pissed about if he sees the movie. He will really be pissed. So that's pretty interesting. Yes. Got sidetracked with that damn phone call. DC seems like they visualize their multiverse a lot better than Marvel. And that's just being simple. That the way they showed their multiverse was very reminiscent of Crisis on Infinite Earth, where you see multiple worlds with stuff happening on them, all, there together. That was better visually. Now, some of what was going on in it with Barry's time traveling looked cool, but it was not exactly clear what the hell you were looking at and how it works, which makes it just confusing to think about. How does he navigate this space and find his way to or from a particular time or point in time? You need some GPS. I mean, you really do need some time travel for GPS, because with that, the way they did it in this movie, it's like a quantum leap situation. You never get home. You just gonna end up all over the damn place because you have no point of reference. Where's your point of reference? Just visual? Motherfucker, you don't know if you're in the right place till you get there. At that point, like, holy shit, you don't know where you're traversing. So that bothered me a little bit, right? I like time travel. You guys know that. I don't trip off of time travel, but that bothered me a little bit because it wasn't actually clear. I mean, the first time he does it in the movie, it doesn't really seem clear. Like, what the hell is happening, and why is he all of a sudden running backwards when he was running forwards? I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it's a movie, right? It's a movie, so You're supposed to be letting some of this stuff fly. But their representation of multiple universes, I really liked. I really liked those. That was actually a high point for me during the movie when they showed all of that, because it gave me some good nostalgia feels and whatnot. Even, well, I won't say that, but it's funny as hell. I can't wait for Kevin Smith to see this movie. Shit. But other than that, the post-credit scene was stupid. It wasn't even funny to me, and I don't know why they put it in there outside of just making sure everybody was represented in there. But that's the last time you see them on screen like that. Listen. All right, back. Sorry, I'm on call tonight. I just got back on site. So, what else? Oh, looking like it finally came out. The beginning part was good for special effects, but the first major effect scene with the Flash rescuing people at the hospital, I'm really getting tired of these writers or supposed writers that cannot come up with their own ideas. All they want to do is what somebody else's gag, but do it bigger than them. And that's like the Warner Brothers thing. I mean, if you think about the first Matrix in the bullet time scene, right? When they got to the second one, they did the same gags. They just did it bigger to make it more expensive so people couldn't copy it, right? Now at that time, it was seemed like a middle finger throwing at people to copy it, right? And as you know, I don't have a problem with that. I like people copying shit. But this nowadays, what happens is the people can't write. They watch other movies. They see stuff they like in other movies. They run back and put it in their movie and just try to do it bigger or change it. I mean, that's fucking Kathleen Kennedy's stock and trade patchwork producing, right? Like, oh, we're just going to take this from this other movie and put it in here, and take this from this other show and put it in here, and take this piece from another place and put it in here. It's like, and then you just end up with a pot of stir-fried shit. It's like, dude, what? Just do your own fucking gag. I've seen this already. I don't need to see your version of it. Who gives a shit? Somebody else beat you to the punch. That's it. Too late. But Warner Brothers does this a lot because using the Matrix again, copying themselves. When Superman Returns came out, Superman Returns was only out there as a way to take some steam off of the Matrix because the Matrix was making Neo flying look better than Superman. So they had to put out another movie doing that shit to make Superman look better. Right? So it's a dumb gag, and for me, I'm watching that part, and all I'm thinking of is Deadpool. That's all I'm thinking of is Deadpool. Deadpool and Quicksilver from the X-Men movies. In the scene where he rescued everybody from the mansion when it blew up, right? I was like, I've seen this scene before, dude. This is dumb. This is really dumb. But okay, fine. Flash can move super fast. Got it. I like the Flash, but I'm like, this is. I should see something different from you, because One of the things I liked in the Snyder cut version of the Justice League movie is that you saw the Flash's speed different, and when he just burst into super speed and was running so fast that there wasn't even ground where he was running yet, was cool. It looked really cool. It was visually really cool to understand, to get a concept in your head of how fast this person is actually running. I mean, as an old, track runner myself, I always loved the idea of people being able to run really fast. That's why I like speedster characters. So Flash is one of those where you can probably see that in a movie form, it can depict things that you wouldn't normally see, because till somebody standing still, you don't see anything. Things just happen. But being able to be in that speed force, in that Flash space, and see what they're seeing is cool as hell. So I wish they would have just did their own gag with that, not try to use the same gag that was already used in another movie. It's like, come on, man, just do your own shit. Just do your own shit. I'm fine, because this whole time bubble stuff, that was new, and it was a different way that I've seen it. I don't even think they did it like that in the Flash TV show with Grant Gustin. I don't think they showed his time travel like that. But I'd have to go back and watch it because I fell off on Flash. But overall, it was a fucking movie. It's over. Not too worried about spoiling it, but they don't kill him in this one. But like I said, the post-credit scene is pointless because it was pointless. It was just there to throw another character in there. Like, what is the fucking point? Where are you now? What's going on? Yeah, fuck it. So that should be the curtain call for Ezra Miller in the DCU. You can watch this movie on a fucking Sunday, let it play and not pay any attention to it and not miss too much. But other than that, it's not really anything to say about it. It's not. I don't think it's going to make a bunch of money outside of the people who want to go see it just to see it because it's a new superhero movie in the theaters. And when they find out about the Latino representation, maybe they'll show up for that too, because at least up here, Latino audience go see anything in theaters. Damn near. So it'll make some money out of curiosity, but I think that second week is gonna fall off a fucking cliff at speed for speed. Like, it's bad. But that's it. That's my reaction to the Flash. I saw it. It's done. The Snyder part of the DCEU is done. And now we get on to James Gunn. No, we still got one more. We still got Aquaman. Shit, we got Aquaman 2 to do first. Then we get on to all the new stuff. So, all right, one more to go. One more to go. But as for the Flash, look, if you want to see a matinee, you just want to see it, just go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can save your money and wait. You can wait for that shit to come on Max or whatever they want to call it by that time, and you won't be missing out on anything. You won't. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe, support the stream if you feel so inclined. I am Artisan MC, and I will catch you guys next time with a clearer nose. Peace. Yeah.